Preschool parents, a few months ago, we informed you of some great news about how our preschool ministry here at Crossroads is growing, and we needed to open a new room. Well, that time has finally come, and so I wanted to make this video to tell you about when it's going to open and where it's going to open, and also some other changes that are taking place alongside of this new room opening. These changes do make slight changes to our preschool ministry as a whole. So please listen close. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. First, this new room will only be open during the 9:15 service because that's where our current need is. If many of you start attending the 11 o'clock service, then we'll look at doing the same thing at 11 o'clock. Second, our new room will be opening September 1st. It will be in room 207, which is directly across from the children's check-in counter. We're currently this week in the process of changing it from an adult Bible study classroom to this new preschool worship room. So on Sunday, feel free. We'll have a sign up, but feel free to stop in, check it out, and show your kids. An important part of this transition will be you taking your little one, talking to your little ones about getting a new room and some new teachers and new ways to learn. And so you're pivotal in your kids transitioning well. Alongside of that are these fundamental changes to the way we're doing preschool ministry. Our preschool ministry has been for 3 and 4-year-olds. And as soon as a child turns 5, they move up into our elementary environment. Well, we're going to change that slightly. Now, when a child turns 5, they will remain in the preschool program until the promotion Sunday of the year they will be entering kindergarten, making our preschool program for 3 to 5-year-olds. No longer will 5-year-olds be allowed to move up into the elementary classes. They must wait for promotion Sunday. Promotion Sunday here at Crossroads happens as soon as school is out at the end of May. So they don't have to wait all summer after they finish preschool and they're getting ready for kindergarten. And we do this to help transition our kids throughout the summer so they're going through that transition at church at a different time than they're going through that transition at school and at home. And we hope that makes it easier on you, and it definitely makes it easier on us. Most children who have turned 5 already have just started school this week, and we're excited about that. But if your child is 5, or you have a child that will soon be turning 5 that isn't starting kindergarten this fall, we're going to ask that you keep them in our preschool environment until Promotion Sunday in May. If you have any questions about that shift and how it affects your family, please contact me for further discussion. Now, to help with that, the fact that we are having this older group of kids in until May, this new room is going to be for 4 and 5-year-olds. And we're going to accommodate their learning styles and their learning needs. The current preschool room at 9:15 will become just 3-year-olds and will be developed for just them and their learning styles and their learning needs because they need more play than the 4 and 5-year-olds do. But we also know 4 and 5-year-old play is important to them too. So we're building aspects in for them to play as well, but not nearly as much as a 3-year-old. And so look for those changes, and we hope that those changes will help accommodate our 4 and 5-year-olds and our 3-year-olds at the 9:15 service. Now, our preschool class at 11, or our preschool worship environment at 11, is relatively small at this moment. And I know that's because of the timing of the service, running into lunch, running into nap times of families. And so moving forward, our 11 o'clock worship service will be for 3 to 5-year-olds that attend at that time. We'll take aspects of both the younger and the older lessons and develop something for all of them. Now, each and every week, our 3-year-olds will be learning the same lesson as our 4 and 5-year-olds, but they'll be learning it in different ways. And sometimes they'll overlap, sometimes they won't. But at 11 o'clock, we're going to take aspects of both lessons and combine them. So we're reaching and building a lesson and building a worship environment that fits all of our kids. And so, and then when this service grows, we'll look at splitting this room back into both classes as well. Now, I hope this answers any questions you might have about this room change. I would be more than happy to answer any other questions that might arise or discuss these changes with you further. And I hope you have a wonderful week as school gets back in session and many things are happening in our community. And we hope you have a great week, and we're praying for you. And if you have any questions, let us know.